Born in a bamboo firecracker in ancient China, for more than 1,000 years fireworks produced only yellow or orange. Then, 2 centuries ago, they became Technicolor. Chemists discovered that adding different elements created different colours, like titanium for silver, copper for blue, or if red is your colour, you need strontium. For that, your best bet is to head to Solvay Special Chemicals on the banks of the Rhine in Germany. Thousands of tons of a mineral called celestite arrive like clockwork every week. Celestite is made up of strontium, sulfur and oxygen atoms bonded together as strontium sulfate, but fireworks need strontium carbonate. The first step in transforming one chemical into another is to burn off the oxygen. And for that, they need fuel. Masses of it. So, down at the docks, a monster crane hauls in barge loads of coal-like fuel called pet coke. This stuff burns big time. They just need something big enough to burn it in. And this is it. A gargantuan rotating kiln, 70 metres long. As the celestite and pet coke travel through this monster, the fuel ignites and burns away the oxygen. And the effect of that is to turn insoluble strontium sulfate into water-soluble strontium sulfide. Dissolving the strontium sulfide lets them filter out insoluble impurities. The last step in producing the industrial chemical strontium carbonate is carbonation, and for that, they need carbon dioxide. Luckily, there's a limitless supply beneath their feet, because they built this plant on a dormant volcano. Volcanic activity 5 kilometres underground produces vast amounts of carbon dioxide. They simply draw it from the bowels of the earth using giant wells. Water fizzing with CO2 is piped into sealed tanks, where the carbon dioxide and the strontium sulfide react, forming 98% pure strontium carbonate. Most of this will disappear into flat panel screens, ceramic glazes and car components, but some of it has a bright future, making flares and fireworks. 475 kilometres away in Cambridgeshire in the UK, it's delivered to the man with the bang. Kimbolton Fireworks stage colossal displays, like the breathtaking ceremony for London's 2012 Olympics, a show John Hayes helped design.
Being at your own Olympics and actually doing the firework displays for that is absolutely awesome.
John's red fireworks are packed with balls, which are called stars, because when they explode, they burst into tiny stars. To make them, he weighs the ingredients he needs for his explosive recipe. Starting with the strontium carbonate, he adds binding agents like rice starch and fuel in the form of magnesium and aluminium powder. Then, he carefully carries the finished mixture to the bomb-proof chamber next door. John sets about shaping his stars in a rotating steel drum. He wets the powder with purified water and it gradually clumps into balls, which are rolled in gunpowder and passed carefully to Chris to be packed into shells. Chris fills a cardboard tube with 13 grams of gunpowder, then pours in 125 exploding strontium stars. Now she's ready for liftoff. And who knows, maybe this little firework has what it takes to feature in the next Olympic ceremony. Or maybe not. This is more like it. 900 million watched Chris's handiwork in 2012, oohing and ahhing as the skies over the Olympic Park were painted red.